Hi, this is Regan Vick. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about learning styles and the three types of learning styles that I focus on. The three types of learning styles, obviously there's a visual learner, someone that learns by seeing. This person usually reads a lot and gets a lot of information that way. An audio or auditory learner, someone that learns by hearing, has a great imagination and usually picks up things through conversation. The last one is kinesthetic, and a kinesthetic learner is a person that learns by doing and getting in there and surrounding themselves with people that are on the job and learning that way. It's really important to understand your team's learning styles. The old style of training was train the way I want to train, and hopefully they can pick that up. The new style is catering your training for that individual, so they pick up the training fast, and obviously you can run with it from there. The way that I work out what learning style my team is I ask a simple question. Hey, listen, when you have a piece of furniture from IKEA, what's your assembly method? How do you assemble that piece of furniture? And I usually get one of three answers. The first answer I sometimes get is I follow the instruction manual. That's pretty common. People will open up the instruction manual, will read the manual, will see how to do it, and then obviously go and put that piece of furniture together. The second one is auditory. They sometimes get someone to read it. Might be a parent, might be a partner, might be a child, and they'll get somebody to read through that instruction manual and obviously apply what the direction is from that individual. The last one is a kinesthetic person. That person, like myself, throws away the instruction manual, jumps in both feet, gets it started and figures it out as they go. That's my style of doing things, and I've always found that's the most successful for me. Obviously every single person is different. I've had a few curveballs when I've asked this question. A few people have said, I pay somebody to put it together for me. I have to delve a little bit further into that person and find a little bit more about their learning style. Obviously with that, once I know the learning style, then I can cater my training and my presentations for them. So what do I do with a visual learner? A visual learner, I give a lot of handouts, I write a lot of things on the board, I get them to take a lot of notes, and they'll learn that way, and that's the best way to teach that person. They also usually read a lot as well. The auditory individual, I'll talk through a lot of the training with them. I'll find a quiet space. I'll give them a lot of information, a lot of anecdotes or stories, live, out-of-event, infield stories, so they can understand what I'm talking about. I get them to listen to a lot of podcasts and also watch a lot of videos on YouTube as well. The kinesthetic learner is someone that learns by jumping in and doing it. So what I do is I put them on the job. I get them in there quickly, throw them in the deep end a little bit, but not too much pressure, and get them working with people that are being successful. And that person usually picks up that training pretty quickly by getting in and getting it done. By understanding the different styles of learning, visual, audio, and kinesthetic, I can have best practice for training the team. So hopefully that helps with training your team in the future and understanding a little bit about how people learn and how you can train them to the maximum of their ability.